And here they are, the Peon230 quadcopter arms printed in the blue ABS and light grey PLA. These two are printed at 100% infill, so these two are solid, and these two are printed at 50% infill. Before I go ahead and try to break these quad pieces by hand, let's just throw them on the scales and see what difference in weight there is between a solid piece and a 50% infilled piece. We'll start with the ABS pieces. The first piece I'll put on will be the 50% infill. Weighs about 8 grams. Switch over to the 100% infill piece. Weighs about 10 grams. Same test with the PLA pieces. Start off with the 50% infill. Ooh, a bit beefy, 9 grams. And the solid piece, 12 grams. Well, so printing the quadcopter frame in a PLA material will be about 20% heavier than printing in ABS based on this test. It feels like such a shame to break these pieces. It took a few hours to print all these quad arms, and the quality that these have come out as are absolutely beautiful. There are no blobs or stringies or anything like that at all. But I guess it's in the name of science, so that's good enough for me. So straight away, I'll try to break this by hand, and if I can't break this by hand, I'll switch over to the hand tools. This quad arm here is the 50%, and this one here is solid. So we'll start with the easier one, being 50%. Here we go. Oh, check that out. You can just see, well, you can easily see all the stress marks, and I've only just started. And I'll keep going. Oh, there we go. Too easy. Okay, time to try the 100% quadcopter arm. So this is ABS in solid, and let's see if this can last any longer than this one here. Let's go. Okay, it's a bit tougher. You can see the stress marks there. They've appeared. Oh yeah, you can even see on the front, on the flat surface, all those stress marks going through the surface there, and same on this side, but I think I can break this by hand. Let me continue. Oh, okay, come on. Oh, geez, that is so much tougher than the 50% infill, to the point that I think I might update the Thingiverse page for the Peon230 quadcopter to print the arms at 100% infill rather than the 50% infill that I currently have on that side. Okay, let's try again. I'm pretty sure I can break this one by hand. All these stress marks are surely weakening this piece. I'll try breaking it this way this time. See if it's any easier or harder. Oh, jeez. That is pretty damn strong, or either that or I'm feeling pretty weak today, but you can clearly see all the stress marks now on this side of the arm. So yeah, that's way stronger. Let me see if I can break it going back this way now. So I'm doing like a swaying motion, I guess. Oh, gotcha. Yes. Look at that. Solid white inside. Pure stress. So same again with the PLA pieces. This one's printed at 50% infill. This one is the solid piece. Let's see if I can break this one by hand. Here we go. Oh, geez, that is bloody strong. Man. Oh, gotcha. Yes. Okay, broke that one by hand, but bloody hell, that took a lot of effort on my part to do that, and oh, looks like I might have cut myself too. Nice one. Judging by the amount of effort it took me to break the PLA quad arm at only 50% infill, I have absolutely no faith that I'll be able to break the solid PLA quad arm by hand. But let's give it a go anyway. Okay. Oh man, yeah, I can't see myself breaking this piece by hand. Oh, jeez. Let's try this. Oh. Try this way. It's definitely bending, but geez, it's not even deformed. Gee, this PLA is much stronger than what I thought it was compared to ABS. Looks like I'll have to get out the hand tools with this one. So just like before, I'll take the multi-grips, insert it into the quad arm there, take the pliers on this side, make sure the camera is focused, and let's give it a bend. Oh, man! That shattered in multiple pieces. So if you weren't sure if PLA was a brittle material, here is the proof. And just like polycarbonate, I couldn't break a solid piece by hand. I needed to use the hand tools. And just like polycarbonate, it did shatter in a number of pieces. But unlike polycarbonate, this PLA material has a glass transition temperature of about 50 degrees Celsius, where polycarbonate is well over 100 degrees Celsius. So I guess it comes down to your use case. Now, for a quadcopter frame, rather than getting a force over time, which is what I've been doing here by slowly bending with hand tools, when the quad comes crashing down to earth or hitting a tree, it's an instant impact. So in this particular setup, I think ABS is still the preferred choice, as ABS will start to stress as opposed to PLA, which may just snap on an impact. When choosing a material to print your quadcopter frame in, whether that be ABS, PLA, PETG, nylon, or polycarbonate, it pays to print the quadcopter frame, or at least the pieces that are most likely to break, as solid pieces rather than having a lower percentaged infill. This test has really opened my eyes to how much extra strength can be had from the material that we're printing with just by printing solid. Okay, at the expense of extra weight, which is a detriment to a quad frame, but if that means that we don't need to replace the arms upon every single crash, it might be only every 5th crash, I think that's worth it in the long run. Let's see if a chocolate bar can be used as a quadcopter arm. It's a shame to have to break a perfectly good chocolate bar, but, well, all in the name of science. Alright, let's give it a go. Guess I'll just grasp it from here and try to bend it. No, not good as a quadcopter arm.